go by the end of the month. And then I was telling you how many people we got going, so if we can get in for free. If not, I'm sure it's only going to be a couple of bucks. It's not much. That tour that we did last time was only $2 a person. We're going to go from there. Like I said, so eat breakfast that morning because we're going to do that at noon. I'm thinking. I think we're going to be at the library at 2 for the meeting. I believe is how I've got it set up. 2 or 3. Check. And then we'll go to dinner after the meeting. So you're going to have Victorian Customs meeting at noon. It may be at 4. I double check. If the meeting's at 4, then we're going to be at 2 for the Victorian Customs.
Because you said something about.
I don't know what I put on the website. That's handy. Should have double checked it today before
I have to look it up. I think you put down meeting for Victorian at 1.
At 1 and the thing at 3 or 4.
The meeting at 4. That way.
Right.
You didn't have much time to kill between that and the meeting. So I was going to be able to meet the meeting and not the tour.
That does sound right. So we're going to do 1 o'clock for the tour, VIP tour.
And from the meeting,
Meeting's going to be.
we discussed about just ordering the pizzas for carryout, picking them up.
And 4. But we don't mind. Well, we could. I don't know. We would probably just sit there just because the tour's not going to start.
We're doing. No, on the 18th we're doing it at 6.
That's what I was thinking. We haven't done any PR for the 6 o'clock tour. Everything, all the PR says 8 and 10. But I didn't want to break down the date for it. It's easier to say 3 days and 10.
But we want to do it 6, so it's a little bit earlier.
We can try that. Let's try that, and we'll go ahead and put that down for 6.
That's what we talked about before. Doing it at 6, so we get.
So the 18th.
Because we had a couple of.
I know the back is short, yeah.
Last year we had the guy in the wheelchair.
And like I said, all this stuff we put on the website, I'm going to go through tonight, all the upcoming events, and I'm going to update the thread on there. I'm going to update the calendar, so if you click on the calendar button, it'll have show everything on it. So. Okay, moving on. 24th or the 25th, that'll be the next weekend after the meeting. And we're still in October. Haunted House in Plymouth, we're going to be doing one of them days. And then I want to do a movie night. I'm thinking go to dinner, do the haunted house, and then do like a late night movie.
Quarantine?
Quarantine, that's what I want to say. That's that new zombie one? Where they're in the building?
Theater?
Yeah, theater. Well, if we're going down to Plymouth, won't we check in maybe about the drive-in? If they're open.
So we close them.
They will be.
I only got about 2-3 weeks.
So we're going to plan on that. Now the haunted house, I did look. You said they have like 3 or 4 haunted houses in there or something.
I'll have to look at it again. Yeah, something like that.
We're planning on hitting all the stuff there. You know, do the whole thing.
They had different. I think there was each floor is considered a separate one, and then they got something set off to the side, like a cemetery type thing too. So I think there's 4.
Okay, then what we'll do is let's plan on that on the 24th of Friday night. If we get there and we really like it, we stay there for a while. If it's too late, then we can go on the next day for the movie night, Saturday for the movie. Sunday. And then we'll just do a movie up in this area.
Yeah. Put it down.
Hold on, like it's trophy.
The 31st and the 1st, we're going to be doing overnight at Potato Creek. Again, we need to take donations for that. I need the money by the end of this month if we're going to do it. We've got to get it set up by October 1st. I'm throwing in $100 for it. It's $200 to get the cabin for 2 days. So I'm paying half of it, so we only got to check the other half. What we're going to be doing is we're at the cabins. The first night, we're going to allow drinking, you know, have fun. We're going to watch movies, hang out. It's going to be a party night. The second night is going to be more of an investigation night. I actually want to go over to the cemetery and do some actual late night investigations while we're in there, take some photos, stuff like that. This may be switched around. We may do the investigation the first night, party the second, depending on the weather. I don't want to be out there in the rain. So it all depends on the weather.
I think Jennifer said she was 30.
Okay. Jim's got 30.
Yeah.
the month, so
I got 20 right now.
going into that. So by the end of the month, like I said. They're 3 blocks away. I'll send Todd, he lives closer. Okay, buying some equipment. That's what I want to do with the tours this year. That's what we're going to need some of our money for. I need another EMF meter. My sensor in mine's gone out, so we're going to want to get like at least 1 or 2 EMF meters. I want to get a natural tri-field meter, which will run about $175, and then I want to get a K2 meter. The only ones I've found for them is running about $300, but everybody's saying they are the best meter for ghost hunting. They're specifically designed. It's like an EMF meter, but it's like 100 times more sensitive. It's the ones they were using. I don't know if you saw the ghost hunters when they did the Manson house. They were actually asking questions, and it was answering them through the meter. It was that sensitive. It was doing it for everybody, every person in the house as they were walking around. I mean, it seemed like it was really picking stuff up. So that's why I wanted to try it out.
I got a website now. I'll send you later today. I got that kind of stuff on.
I also want to look into buying us a digital camera for the group, a nice like 8 megapixel or whatever. And like I said, this will probably be bought on Black Friday. Me and Todd will probably camp out at Best Buy again. I'm sorry.
Beware the anal canes.
Yeah. Well, I got a cousin that works there, so he can get us an employee discount and all that stuff. So I might see what they got there. Also, I'd like to look into getting us some more camcorders. They got cheap ones. I know I've seen them at Target for like $70 for digital ones.
There's a website called
I'll check that out.
Last day, Walgreens had the digital camera and recorder all in one, $89.99.
So yeah, that's what I was looking at. One of them things. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe like the Black Friday, you can probably pick them up for like $40, $50. I'm sure there'll be a doorbuster somewhere with those. So that's what I want to get with our equipment this year. I figure if we get one more camcorder, a digital camera, and some meters, maybe another camera. Maybe get 3 cameras going. That way everybody has get a bunch of groups. What we're going to try to do then with the cameras and stuff, since we'll have so many of them, we'll actually assign them out to people. That way if you have an investigation where we're not there, then you can do it. Anything that you tape on the cameras, make sure you give back to me so I can get them posted on the website. I can download them and stuff and just swap them around. So we want 2 camcorders, 1 digital. Well, that's what our goal is for this year. Probably for all that stuff, I'm thinking probably $600 or $700 Next up, web page needs repaid. Just let everybody know I'm going to have to take another $14 out of our funds to pay for 2 more years for our web address. So that'll be coming out in October. Yes, not US. We wanted .org, that's what we originally was. .com is investigators. Central State DVD, that name, everybody. There it is. Next up, web page. A lot of you officers already know, people that's got a junior admin and stuff on the board. We are doing,
That's fine. That's fine.
we're doing what's called Wanted USA on our boards. What it's going to be is each state is going to have a forum on the boards. When you click on the forum, it's going to be listed by each city. And in each city, we'll put all the wanted locations for that city. It's basically like Shadowlands, but I know Shadowlands lately, if you click on any of their sites to look at the stuff, it takes like a half hour to load. They're horrible now. By doing it by city, it's a lot easier to load in, and it also gives us a lot more hits on our boards. The more hits we get, the higher we go up in the search engine, the easier it is for people to find us.
Where are we at on the search engine?
If you type in Indiana Paranormal, we are ranked 3rd. The only one that's above us, they got the Indiana, the guys that did the Central State DVD, they got 2 listings that's above us than us. If you type in Indiana Ghost, we're on the 3rd page. IGT's got like 20 pages up there above us.
Because they got 30 chapters.
They got 30 checklists. Somebody sent